Some farmers struggling to get back on their feet after Cyclone Debbie say they're being denied financial assistance. More than $200,000 in disaster recovery grants have been handed out, but there are complaints the criteria are too harsh and many are missing out on much needed cash.
On this central Queensland farm, millions of dollars of crops have been wiped out. Flooding caused by Cyclone Debbie saw these fields go metres underwater.
It was looking so beautiful before the flood come along, and just in one foul sweep in a week period, it was all gone.
Colin Dunn is hoping to get a $25,000 hardship grant to help him recover. There's been more than 200 applications for the Category C disaster assistance.
It's very early days yet. We're getting quite a few applications in from small business people around the Whitsunday area. They're the ones that were first in.
The state government applies to the Commonwealth to activate funding for certain regions. It's been approved for the Whitsundays and Mackay and small pockets around central Queensland. But despite being in an elected zone, Colin Dunn still isn't sure he'll meet the criteria.
Every little bit helps. It's not a matter of, you don't expect to get your loss like somewhere along the line we're going to wear these losses, but it is good to get some little bit of help.
Vegetable grower Keith Stocks lost the majority of his crop when Cyclone Debbie moved down the coast. He's shattered his property north of Rockhampton is just outside of the catchment approved for the grants.
We're another 2 years away from being on top of things again.
The state government says they conducted extensive assessments of properties around Rockhampton, but the damage wasn't widespread enough to meet the criteria for Category C grants. Producers here say they were surprised and disappointed as many were struggling with huge losses. The State Agriculture Minister says he'd like to see the criteria and the application process to the Commonwealth reviewed.
It's been a highly problematic, highly bureaucratic process, and one that people want a result in 5 seconds. Well, the system simply doesn't allow it.
Producers will have another 3 months to apply for the disaster funding. Isabella Higgins, ABC News, Central Queensland.